It's on the way. It is good. It's good. It's good.
Welcome back. I'm here with the Haskell Haymakers. I've got Coach Nation over here, Jacob Kimball, LaShawn Bell, Jacoby Goldsby, and Kyle Burris. And we'll be right back with the 2019 Football Media Days right here on Bravado Wireless TV. Hi, we're Bravado Wireless. You may have seen us at your local events and wondered just exactly what we do. We provide the highest quality cell phone service, specializing in outstanding coverage, both locally and nationwide. We're headquartered right here in Oklahoma, with multiple store locations in eastern Oklahoma. We provide the most affordable, unlimited talk, text, and data plans available. For a limited time, our unlimited plan is only $40 a month, and you can receive a free LG K30. Make sure you stop in now and enjoy our other amazing summer deals before they end. Visit Bravado Wireless store locations for all other details, or go to bravadowireless.com for more information. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
I'm Deon Amade with Bravado Wireless. First question for head coach Greg Nation over there for the Haymakers. Coach, general thoughts on the upcoming season?
I think more than anything, we're looking for our senior leadership. That's something I think that every team can expand on each and every year. We've had a really good summer. My first summer with the kids, been in about 2 months now, and they've done an exemplary job as far as showing up, doing the things that need to be done to make us a better football team. But we're really looking forward to our seniors and the guidance and leadership they're going to provide.
Coach Nation, you're pretty infamous in the state of Oklahoma for your multiple formations and all your motions and movement in the offense. Is that something you're going to continue here with the Haymakers?
Definitely. I think you kind of get your identity by what you do offensively. I have in the past, and I think that's one of the things that we will continue to enhance. I've always used a lot of motion, multiple offensive formations, and still we try to find out what we do best in those situations and put the team at a disadvantage with our motions, overloads, and things like that. But, yeah, we'll continue to do the same.
And this question goes out to any of you guys who want to pick up the microphone first. First impressions of Coach Nation as your head coach.
It was pretty good. I seen the first time I ever noticed him, I was at church camp, and I seen a picture of him, and he was in these crazy-looking pants.
The orange ones?
Yeah.
The orange ones?
Yeah, the orange ones. And I was like, those are some dope pants. This guy's going to be pretty cool.
Anybody else?
At first, I really didn't know what to think about him. But, I mean, I gave him a chance, and he gave me all he had, so that's what we're going to do for him.
Coach, on the other side of the ball, interesting going with that 4-2-5 defense. I mean, it's kind of popular nowadays with most of these teams running that spread formation. How do you see that being an advantage for your guys?
It's new for our kids. They've been running a 3-4 in the past and going to a different look. I think we're going to do defensively what can put us in the best situations to win. I've been a 4-2-5 guys. We will actually base out of multiple fronts out of the 4-2-5, but I'm a firm believer, always have been, that you got to apply pressure to the quarterback, and so that's what we're going to really drive to do.
See any of these athletes out here on the field during the summer workouts that you can see that's going to be very essential as far as putting pressure on the quarterback?
You know, the one thing I think that we have is our big kids, our big linemen actually have great feet, great wheels. They run very well, and I think that's really going to help us on our front.
Jacoby, talk a little bit about coming in. I guess you're a move-in this year. Talk a little bit about adjusting to the system and kind of learning what Coach Nation wants to do.
It's new to all of us because we came from a new coach, but I was here. I just came back from Jinx, but it's going to be pretty good coming back with my boys and coming to have a great senior year with the fellas.
Kyle, you're a guy back wide receiver seems to be one of the areas where Haskell has some experience back this year. Talk a little bit about how you and Jacoby have kind of worked together during the summer to kind of get on the same page.
After workouts, we usually go out on the field, run a couple routes and everything, work on our footwork, watch how we throw the ball around. We played in the past together, so, I mean, we're pretty common with each other. I know what he's going to do. He knows what I'm going to do. He knows my speed. I know his arm. So, I mean, we pretty got it. We got it pretty good where we're at.
Since you got the mic, I'll go ahead and ask you, and the rest of you guys can answer this as you go along. You've got a real senior-oriented team this year. Talk a little bit about your thoughts and philosophies on how to be the team leader.
To be a team leader, I mean, you really gotta be able to be looked up to. You can't miss days. You got to be there on time. Like Coach says, 5 minutes early is 10 minutes late. You got to work hard. You have to set an example to the younger ones before they get up there to be able to do what you did, if not do it better than you did it.
LaShawn, what is some of the things that you're looking forward to most about this upcoming season?
I'm pretty excited. I'm back with my boys. I missed them. Came back to Florida. It's really great to see what we're going to be able to do this year. Pretty confident we're going to have a pretty good season.
Jacob, same question for you. What are you most excited about the upcoming season?
I'm really looking forward to working there on our defense and offense.
All right, so it seems like you guys like to have a little fun and cut up a little bit. What are some of the things that y'all did this summer to kind of get after it?
I think the big thing we're going to find out is tomorrow when we have the first Haskell football fishing tournament. And we're getting up in the morning. We're gonna meet at the football field. We're gonna load our poles up, and we're all going fishing. And the big fish wins. Small fish has to jump in the lake.
All right, guys. So who thinks they're gonna catch the biggest fish? Oh. So, Coach, is there any way that you've been training lately to get away from these superb athletes that you have from getting pushed into the lake?
I probably have to rely on my speed.
Yeah.
That or the bus, I'm probably going to rely on that bus a lot. So, but no, I'll tell you, and I think these guys will tell you, we set the bar high when I came in, and I think to establish that, I think we may have had one of the best summer prides we've had in a few years. Coach Harris, Coach Marceline set the standard when they got there that the weight room was going to be important, and I've just continued to carry that on. And these guys have accepted that challenge, and I think that's one of the things that our kids have got to understand is the importance of the weight room and how it ties into not just football but all athletics, and how it's going to help them that way. But I think you've got to get away from that some as well. So that's one of the reasons tomorrow we're having our fishing derby.
Jacoby, speak on that summer pride. How was those summer workouts and the preparation for this upcoming season?
They were actually really good. We had some kids not show up, but as team leaders, as a seniors, we go and get them and bring them to workouts, and we get after it. And we have a couple kids, some of the younger classmen jump 30 pounds on their max. So it's really been helpful for all of us.
All right, so I heard the fishing tournament and stuff like that. What are other ways this summer that y'all guys, had some fun other than football and getting ready for the season?
We all go to Flying T together, go hit some golf balls. I show them how to do it. We just go out and just kick it with each other, hang out at each other's house, swim and stuff together, just have a good time.
All right, so I always like to ask this question because you kind of get the group of the team, you get to know what y'all are really about. In that locker room, Coach Nation leaves. Y'all have music playing. What kind of music is playing? Be specific. What artists? What kind of music? Coach Nation is not in there. Remember that. What kind of music? What artists?
We got that AC/DC going on, that's major.
We definitely got that Riot.
Yeah.
3-day grace. Yeah, animal I have become. Yeah, we get it moving. We get the locker room moving a little bit.
We got all type of things. Coaches even
Sometimes
put me on some music. I didn't even know.
a lot of the time we get told to turn it down, but
It happens from time to
we
time.
usually keep it turned up. Get in trouble.
All right, let's talk about a little about because as athletes, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. So, who's got the best swag on the team?
Definitely LaShawn Bell.
Why do you say that, sir?
Because he got the tattoos.
He always goes out in his style.
Yeah.
Visors, leggings, definitely cleats. For some odd reason, he always has to have decked out cleats.
Dang, Jacoby, with your white pants, I thought it would be you.
See, I'm a basic guy. I just go out there and then however I feel good always. I always feel good. So I just go out there in some cleats, some socks, get after it.
Okay.
Just kind of listening to you guys talk. Who do you guys, you're all seniors, who do you guys see as the guy who will emerge as the team cheerleader? I got a feeling maybe it's the quarterback there, maybe. When I listen to him talk. But who do you guys, I'll ask you, Jacoby, since you're there. Are you going to be the guy that's going to kind of lead the charge in the locker room and pep them up?
I really think I can. Like, I really believe that that's my role, and I'll get my guys fired up, I guess. I mean, that'll be new for me because I'm not really I'm kind of shy sometimes. You guys probably don't think that, but I
don't think that.
I'm a little shy sometimes. That's a big role for me.
Okay, well, coaches always say the next game is the most important game and everything like that, but guys, looking at the schedule, what game do you have highlighted that you're most looking forward to?
Porter.
and why is that?
To be honest with you, it's just like a rival game to us. We're just right beside each other, and we know a lot of guys on that team, and we just, I don't know, Kyle, you really.
Anybody else? Any games you're looking forward to most in the upcoming season?
It's definitely Porter. We we share the river. We're not next door neighbors. We've all of us have always grown up knowing never lose to Porter.
Coach Nation, last question from me. What would you consider a successful season when this is all said and done?
I think we established goals. Obviously, the one thing that I've talked to them more about is what's the most important game? It's the next game. So I think if you just continue that train of thought, if we continue just preparing for that next week, and that next week the wins will take care of themselves. Obviously, we'd like to win a district championship, go to the state finals. I think that's everyone's goal when the season begins. But I think in reality, what do we want to do? We want to win the next game. The wins will take care of themselves, and then our destination will be dealt through that.
All right, thank you, Haskell Haymakers. Can't wait to see you this 2019 football season. Y'all stay tuned to Bravado Wireless TV.
Here's the snap. The ball is down. Dempsey kicks it.